Hey, what's up guys? My name is Axidroid and welcome back to another episode of Building Mimban. We're on episode 12 right now, which is pretty insane. We're already this far into the mock and I do have a lot of progress to show you guys. But before you do anything else, if you enjoy these videos or enjoy this channel, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. It always makes my day and I'll always try to respond to you as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 12 of this series. And let's get to the first clip. Hey guys, before I show you guys the progress, I do have some new figures that came in this week. So I think it's two battle packs worth of figures, so 8 figures. So first of all, we have a shock trooper. So this is my third shock trooper yet, and I'm trying to get one more so I get an even of 4. And I think those will look really cool, and I also will upgrade them with some Firestar arms as well. Next up we have this awesome rebel. This is from the Rogue One battle pack, and I actually really love the rebels because there's so much variety in between all of the torsos. They're not like all tan or all white like the hot battle pack or something, but these are very, they're very various in colors and outfits, and that's what I'm trying to go for in this purple squad rebel army. So that's the first one. Next up we have one of these battle damaged stormtroopers with a jetpack. I do think I'm probably gonna just use them without the backpack. I think that looks better. Actually kind of wonder what you guys think of having this kind of helmet combined with in a mock with this helmet. So I'm actually gonna use this because it's just way easier to get more of these than having the old style. But I do think I'm just going to mix them, since they're both stormtroopers. It's not like that big of a deal having 2 different helmets in a mock, and I think I like both equally, which some people have, where some people are like leaning to one side or the other, but I'm actually in between, in the middle, so I'm actually gonna use both. Next up we have this engineer, I think it's called. You can never have enough Imperial engineers. Absolutely love them. Next up we have another rebel, and actually this rebel I have the most of, since I needed a lot of these figures for my Wakandan warriors, since they really have a nice torso, and obviously I need the skin tone. So that was awesome to get one, and I absolutely love the amount of detail in these bodies that these rebels have in this Rogue One battle pack. Next up we have another of these stormtroopers, because there's 2 in one of those battle packs, and actually I got both of these battle packs for €10 plus 5, like around €5 shipping. Next up we have another rebel. So I don't think I might have one of these, but I really do like the amount of detail, and I can't wait to upgrade them and put them in the trenches with all the other rebels. Last and not least, we have another rebel, and I do like the printing on the dark legs as well, and the amount of detail in these torsos is really nice to see. And one of these in dark gray is also pretty cool. So here we have all of the new figures. So 4 new soldiers to the rebel army and 4 new soldiers to the empire. So I can't wait to actually start the figure placement, but we have a lot of work before that, so let me show you guys the progress.
And here you guys can see that I started working on the trenches, and it's looking pretty, prototype-like, but I needed to have all of these panels in the correct position to fit in, without having any holes or creases, or just having them all smooth in, the best way as possible as I could. And I do like how they turned out. They don't know, I really tried my best to not have any holes in there, and you can see some holes, right next to the trenches, like the grill pieces, but that will be all dark and you won't see it. Then I started the filler part, which will connect to these ball joints, so they're more sturdy. And then I started, tiling them up.
So here it is, guys. Here we have a lot of progress done on this mock, and it's really hard to show you because there's so many angles to actually show you. So let me just, move this around. So as you guys can see, I did put some trenches down. And first of all, I just want to say these dark gray walls are not final, obviously, but I needed to have them all in the right position before I could do any of this surface area detailing, because afterwards I can just take this wall out, recreate it with a lot of gribbling, and then just replace it again. But I do think it looks really good. Some of the angles were so finicky. I literally put hours into this little trench alone. So I hope you guys can kind of realize that I'm pretty much working on one little section for hours, and it's not that easy. Actually, I did think it was gonna be easier, but it wasn't. It isn't really. So I do think like having all of these angles in the mock, just making them as small as possible, not having any creaks or whatever, just making them as best as I can with some of these panel pieces. And some of them are just, if I can show you correctly, just like this, brick to brick. And then I actually showed you guys before, but here is the side that will come to the next to the other side of the panel. And I did come into some sort of issue. So I didn't have any issues with just this plating on top alone. That went all better than I expected. But then I realized, we have all of these bricks here, but now I can't really reach into this side for the lights, because I do want to have a lot of lights in this mock. And right now there's no surface area, nothing I can work with the lights. So I'm actually gonna redo all of this and make this very simple. Not gonna use a lot of wide bricks. So for now I'll just leave it, because it's a good reference point for me to look at when I am struggling somewhere else. But I do need to see and work out lights before I mess up something like this, where I just have too many filler brick. No, it is really sturdy, which is not bad, but we do need a lot of more surface area, or just work area for lights and battery packs and wires and all that stuff. So right now I'll just show you guys some of the trenches. We do have the grates on the floor. I do really like. I think they turned out really well, and I did put some walls over here just for now. But these, as you can see, these are just on one brick, just one brick pillar, and these are two, but some of the wider ones have two of these ball joints. The pillars are actually connected to these fillers on the outside, so they're pretty sturdy. These are all just very finicky. They're gonna be all connected to these as well. So right now I'll show you guys this panel with the rest of the mock. So here we have the panel into the other panels, and I'm really liking how this is gonna look. This gives me a very good sense of scale for this mock, just seeing it like that. Let me just move back. Don't really have that much working space, but as you guys can see, this is just gonna be such an epic battle. Like, I can't wait to just have troops, looking over the trench, going over the trench, running to the other trenches as well. And this is just gonna be very awesome. It's definitely taking a lot more time than I thought it would, because there's just so finicky details, finicky techniques. Lego doesn't really work that way, in having a panel on an angle and then also having the corners meet. It's just very finicky, but I do like the challenge of it. It's like a puzzle kinda, and I do like how the mock is looking. Obviously it's just an organized mess, as some commenters said before in my comments. It really is, because I need to set the foundation before I can actually start detail work. I need to have all of these panels in the right position, because let's say I started with the gribbling and that as well, I wouldn't even had this progress done at all. It would maybe have a week for maybe one wall, for one section of a trench. So that is gonna take way longer if I do that. But afterwards I can just take a panel out, take it to my workspace, and then start the gribbling and then replace it back again. It's just a way easier progress like that, since now I can start finicking and just use gray bricks as a placement, just a replacement afterwards. And I do like So one of the concerns I had before starting this mock is like, how is the gap here gonna work? Like, is it not gonna line up at all? But I do like all of these bricks that like come over it, and then we have some slope wedge plates here, so it does look nice. It will look nicer afterwards as well. But it's it's looking nice. I do like how it's looking and how the trenches came out, and does give me some hope where I can start doing all of the other trenches. But then we did come into the struggle where I need to fit in lights within these trenches. I want to have like blinking lights, spotlights, and all that stuff, but I can't really do that when this is all filled up. So what I'm probably gonna do is just have all of these done for next week or the week after. Just make a bunch of these gray walls and put them all over the mock, make them all fit and have that first. And then afterwards I'll probably have my lights already, and then I can start some greebling work, just trying it out. And then also, afterwards I can start filling them in, since I do want them to be very sturdy like this. This is pretty sturdy, so I can travel it to conventions and all that stuff. So let me know what you guys think of this progress. I do like it. I do I didn't have any bricklink orders because I just placed one, a very big one with a lot of greebling details, since I will definitely need some for afterwards. And I do think this wall is definitely my best wall I've done so far. Compared to this one, it's not that good, but greebling is something you can always improve in, and I'll definitely do that for the next time. So I really like how these trenches are just not straight, but they're just in all different angles. And I do like the puzzle, or the mind struggle, I guess, from working on these trenches. It does it's very finicky, guys, but it does it's pretty rewarding afterwards. So that's pretty much it for this episode. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video and staying till the end. You guys are the real homies for staying to the end of the video. I really appreciate that a lot, as always. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this episode or this series or my channel, please leave a like on this video and leave a comment down below as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.